My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We're here with the Ironclad and it had to happen sooner or later. Ascender's Bane is now in the game. We'll start each run with a curse called Ascender's Bane, which is ethereal and can't be removed from the deck. It's unplayable, it's ethereal, and it's eternal. Rude. Commander to upgrade a bash or small capsule. Guess that really depends what path I'm going on. I could take a 3 elite, 2 rest path. A bunch of early fights. But that really wants me to upgrade bash before I get to the first elite. Actually, I'll take a question mark. I can duck over and get a single question mark. Uh-oh. I hate taking 6 damage on turn 1. Now, the best outcome for this fight is that I break even in terms of HP, with the burning blood healing for 6 at the end of the fight. Rude. You know what? Give me a Shrug It Off to start with. Help me withstand just a little longer. Ooh. Do I dare grab that gold? Give me the relic. Whenever you rest, you add a card to your deck, says Dreamcatcher. I imagine the relics that are removed from SDS1 is probably a decent enough reason why they're removed, so maybe I should stop fishing for a relic from that event consistently. No more damage for me. Only damage for thee. Block and bash will finish you without me having to take damage, so we get to heal up. Yay! Twin Strike, Body Slam, and Iron Wave. I think this is a good opportunity to take Twin Strike just as a damage card. Oh, thank you, Shrug It Off. I was looking at that hand and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to full defend here. Thank you so much, Shrug It Off. Twin Strike. And yeah, we can finish it. Sword Boomerang, Thunderclap, and Body Slam. I'm okay taking 1 copy of Thunderclap. It does too low damage for me to want to get a 2nd copy, though. Thanks for the frailty, buddy. Oh boy, we're going to be frail forever. Thunderclap, Twin Strike. He's just short on taking down the backline itself. That's so rude. Oh, I was just going to take them both out. No! You can summon? And it's not a minion? Oh, you suck. Oh, this fight's the worst. I can't even stop the summon! No! Ah! How many rats do I have to fight? That's the best I can do. I take 8 damage this turn, and then hopefully I kill you this turn. There you go. And I have an elite next. That's so rude. Juggling. Had a copy of the third card, Bleach. Maybe I just take Blood Wall. Give me a big defend card, please. Oof. Ash and Shrug, great first turn. Love to see it. It's... Well. Just a damage then second turn right there. Come on, Blood Whale. Thank you. 4 damage under doesn't really help us, so I'll take the block. Okay, now I just need to do 14 next turn. Come on. I think you probably did less damage to me than the rats did. Yep. Didn't manage to draw a second strike that turn, so it's time to defend. Like spot. Gain 5 strength at the end of your turn, lose 5 strength, and Book of 5 Rings. Every 5 cards you add to your deck, heal 15 HP. Primal Force. 0 energy, transform all attacks in your hand into Giant Rock. Gimme. And then I'm going to upgrade it, so we're getting Giant Rock Plus, which does more damage. Oh, I can't lose the HP here, but there are cards I care about. Give me Shrug It Off and Breakthrough, please. An AoE and another defend card. Venerable T-Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combo with 2 extra energy. Super useful. Very glad I took an extra AoE card right before this. Yeah. I had to take 2 damage this turn for it, but I do think getting a Giant Rock out there will really help us. Then Flexbot on Thunderclap takes out the backline by itself. I'll double defend so I don't have to take any more damage this turn. Still a breakthrough in the draw pile, so we've still got an AoE to go. Two more cards in this deck and I get to heal 15 HP. Dash the front line and defend. Take only 2 more damage this turn. Yeah, I'm definitely going for the extra elite as well. Primal Force turns both of these into Giant Rocks, and then we just Giant Rock them to death. Touch of Insanity. Choose a card in your hand. It's free to play this combat. And Sturdy Clamp, up to 10 block persist between turns. Hell yeah. Vicious. Whenever you play a vulnerable, draw 1 card. The fact that Thunderclap draws 3 cards with that, I think makes it an interpick for us. I also really want to go for the upgrade again. Especially because if I take a card after this next fight, I heal 15 HP. Really? A lot of my deck is defense. Just saying, getting the 1 Shrug It Off on turn 1 there. There's the vulnerability, draws 2 cards. Hilarious. I'll use the Stable Serum here, that's fine. Keep Primal Force so I can just use it to kill. Yeah. Primal Force, Giant Rock, Giant Rock, Giant Rock. I don't have a way to... I I don't have a way to trigger Howl from Beyond, actually. I'll take Breakthrough. Just had to take a card there for the 15 healing it gives us. I mean, it's a pretty obvious turn, even if I don't like it. Beautiful. This one's great, though. Primal Force, 30 damage, stuns you. Alright, let's see if Blood Whale's enough to keep me comfy this turn. No, I got a Shrug and Bash. I'll take 7 more damage this turn, but yeah, any decent turn with a giant rock in it finishes the fight. Block Potion, gain 12 block, and Stomp. 3 energy, deal 12 damage to all enemies, costs 1 less per attack played this turn. I don't really play a bunch of attacks each turn, though. I feel like something like Bloodletting makes a lot of sense, because I do have card draw in this deck after the first cycle. Almost didn't take Whetstone. Yeah, it just upgrades 2 strikes anyway, and I'd probably turn those into giant bombs anyway. Okay. Sucks to only turn 1 there, but whatever. That's all I could do. Vicious Thunderclap. Mm-hmm. Only got the damn cultists in the back line. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know if we're reaching that damage, but Vicious managed to draw us back into our big damage. I will take Inferno as another source of AoE. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP. Whenever you lose HP on your turn, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Especially because I do have the 2 copies of Breakthrough and a copy of Blood Wall. Let's up Inferno, because there's a lot of AoE next floor, and Giant Rock is really good at dealing with individual targets. Not so much about the AoE of it all, though. Oh, that's really annoying. I do want to set up Bash. I will Primal Force through all of these. Should I play any of them, though? Or do I just leave you there vulnerable until I can get Vicious and Inferno out? I feel like... Yeah, I just went past, like, really the most value-dense part of my deck. Yeah, burn out the Ascender's Bane. Hopefully get another power or 2 out here. Just a single power. Enemy's gonna wake up at the end of this turn anyway, so I may as well. Vicious. Double defend. Thank the Sturdy Clamp for bringing us additional block that turn. Ooh, shut up. Then I guess I Primal Force these Giant Rocks into Giant Rocks. I'll block pot. Giant Rock, Giant Rock. Keep 3 block for the next turn. Thank you. Oh. Too important to get vulnerability on the enemy and then another Giant Rock. Not worth defending the 9 there over the top of that. That'll do it. Get him with a Giant Rock. And... feed. It's either Pyre or Feed, but it's Feed. Give me the max HP whenever I slay an enemy with you. Teskatara is interesting here. There's a 4 elite path on the left that has a lot of early fights as well. Brightest Flame. Interesting. Gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards, lose 1 max HP, but I also... Yeah, I'm not really good at card draw on turn 1, so very hot cocoa is tough. Give me Brightest Flame, and then Brightest Flame and Feed are just going to balance each other out consistently for us. Inferno, Bash, Blood Whale. Oh, you can't have Vicious, buddy. If you want Vicious, you'll get Vicious. Got him with Feed, and that's max HP for me, so we end up with more than we ended up, or came into the fight with. Ooh, upgraded Blood Wall. Yes, please. Interesting. Tungsten Rod, whenever you lose HP, it would literally block all of my Inferno triggers. Whenever you lose HP, you lose 1 less. Inferno doesn't trigger. Not anymore with that. Gnarled Hammer, pump pick up. Enchant 3, attacks with Sharp, deals additional damage. No. Flash of Steel, Master of Strategy, Removal, all of like straight card draw here looks really good to me, especially because Primal Force really wants to see a big hand of cards. I also really like the idea of just taking Toxic Egg and then every skill I take from this point is upgraded. I'll take the egg. And actually, if I can afford it, I'll take the Burning Pact as well. Oop. I'm not going to be able to take out the enemy front. Right? Max is 18, 28, 38. No, I can't. So... just claim the back line, then drop Vicious. 7 damage here. I'm on full health, so 7 damage is fine. Because I can heal up most of that as long as I take no more damage for the rest of the fight, which is relatively easy for us to do because the Bulbug is already stunned, having been fully blocked that previous turn. And Burning Pact through Shrug It Off. Primal Force gives us enough giant rocks to just peg at the Bulbug until they've got 80 feet left. Get him! Alright. Fire Pot. Evil Eye. 11 bot. Gain another 11 if you've exhausted a card this turn. Burning Pact or Feed. I mean, that said, it is 11 defense. I'll take it. And then we'll hug this left-hand path. Yeah, it's really important to get as many fights as possible because of the whole feed situation. Ooh, Inferno Breakthrough. Yeah, and then I strike the front line and I can use a block potion to take no damage. And then we get 9 damage at the start of each turn, making this a lot more approachable. It's also nice if I don't kill the Parafrite. Yes. Because 1 turn in the future, it's much easier to take out if I can just defend anyway. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I need to get back to feed. I got basically 1 draw to get it. Ah, dang. Strength part, dominate. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy. I don't really make him heavily vulnerable as a thing, but with Vicious, I am incentivized to take extra vulnerability stuff. I'll take the dominate. I think even if it only gives me like 2 or 3 strength, it's still pretty good. Oh, wow. I'll use Touch of Insanity on Bash in this fight so that I can use it to draw cards this turn. Nice. Then I can shrug it off and, yeah, dominate for 3 strength. That'll be really useful in this fight. Yeah, I'll Primal Force the... Then Thunderclap draws 2 cards, also gives us a daze. Breakthrough does 2 hits, so I'll still play it. I'm not going to play an individual strike, though. Next hand gets a lot worse with this strike. Okay, I'm gonna Bloodlet and Burning Pact. Actually, can I not? Can I cancel playing that Burning Pact? No, I can't. Okay, that would have been nice. It draws 3. I could have put Brightest Flame into the new draw pile, which could have been relevant. Okay. Oh, I put you too close. No. Don't draw feed. Don't draw feed. Okay, never mind. I wasn't going to draw feed that turn anyway. And Nib and Havoc and Armaments. Both pre-upgraded. Give me Havoc. That's a free card. Also heals us 15 HP, courtesy of the Book of Five Rings, giving us the ability to focus on other upgrades that we care about, like Brightest Flame immediately. Burning Pact through Strike 100% here. Woof. Blood Wall, Inferno, Defend. I guess I also could have struck there. And definitely should have. Because we would have gotten an energy for it. Please, Bloodletting. Whoa. Yeah, not a good fight for us so far. Brightest Flame. Sadly, I have to transform my feed here because this is a really good aggression turn if I take advantage of it. I think maybe I should have used the strength pot in this fight as well. Gotta remember, 2 attacks time, got double damage. 1, and then the second one has double. Get him. Meal ticket. Whenever you enter a shop room, heal 15 HP. Between that and the Book of Five Rings, and of course, Burning Blood, I feel like I might actually be able to just keep schmoving here. Uppercut. It applies weak and vulnerable. It's a very, very good card alongside our Vicious. Anchor, 10 convert. Block at the start, I think. Yeah, do I want to take on 2 elites without having rested at all? That's a toughie. I'll rest. Dark Embrace. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. The only problem with that is I don't really exhaust that many cards. Whereas True Grit, gain 9 block, exhaust 1 card. Yeah. I'll take it. Definitely don't want to get a random doll relic here. Yeah, show me all 3. I've not seen the... Oh no, I have seen Mr. Struggles. At the start of your turn, deal damage to equal to the turn number to all enemies. There's also Bing Bong. Whenever you add a card to your deck, add 1 additional copy. That will make Book of the Five Rings heal us a lot faster. And also we'll be able to like get a lot of super upgraded skills from Toxic Egg. There's also Mr. Struggles, which I mentioned before, and then Daughter of the Wind. Whenever you play an attack, gain 1 block. Give me Bing Bong. And then I only take something if I'm okay with having 2 copies of it. Havoc. Oh. Uppercut. Woof. I'm glad I've got a lot of AoE in this deck, because I'm gonna need it. Thunderclap would be great. There we go, because Thunderclap draws 4 cards. I'll Bloodletting, I'll bash the enemy front line, I'll use that to dominate as well, then... Oh, True Grit. I should have used True Grit. Okay, I can take out the enemy front line, preventing all of that damage. Sadly, I still have to take that second one. I've still got a lead in a little bit of time. Sadly, it doesn't feel like I'm going to be able to use speed for the kill here either. Come on, draw breakthrough. I guess Blood Wall counts. Feeling less confident. Never mind, feeling confident again. Lizard Tail to heal us back up if we need it. Juggling, innate. Do I need 2 copies of an innate juggling? Add add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each turn back into your hand. No, I'd have to be playing free attacks for that. Unrelenting, 2 energy, deal 12 damage the next attack you'd play cost 0. Nope, 2 copies of Shrug It Off, please. Thank you, Bing Bong. And now, in this next fight, if I take another card, Book of the 5 Rings heals us 15 HP, we might be able to get away with another fight. I'm gonna just True Grit the uppercut here, then Evil Eye. Because I know that frontliner gets stunned if they attack me and get fully blocked. Very close to killing the ball bug in the back line. 1 AoE of any kind will do it. Come on, Thunderclap. That will do it, but not fast enough, so I'll finish you off myself. Oh. No! No! The Inferno's upgraded! Ah, I thought I was gonna get it that time. Yeah, I'm gonna double Shrug It Off again. Heals his 15 HP. I get to come into this fight. I'm gonna use a strength potion. And you know what? I'll even use a Bloodletting that turn so I can throw out the Giant Rock. Vicious. I'm gonna Burning Pact through Blood Wall. Twin Strike and Evil Eye. So I get to keep 10 block for the next turn, so this is not just defense for this turn, this is also defense for next turn with the Sturdy Clamp. I can set up vulnerability on you, and then hopefully I have an attack that's worth doubling. Oh, never mind, just dominate. I'm glad that I'm giving 10 block consistently between turns. That's pretty good. Okay. This is what we want. Getting extra energy, drawing extra cards. Wait. Oh, you butt. Still got the feed in the very end. Tiny mailbox. Whenever you rest, procure a random potion. And add a card to your deck. Huh? Oh. I gotta say, I do like the idea of a Pyre in this deck. I like the idea of 2 of them as well. How do I feel about 2 flame barriers, though? Worse. Give me 2 Pyres. And I will rest, also get a potion and a card, and damn, do I make this a body slam deck? I don't think I can take more blood walls. I think we are overly defended at this point. I do think, however, that I might need a power potion this fight. Unmovable. First time you gain block from a card each turn, double the amount gained. Sounds good to me. And you're saying I get to do this every time? One giant rock, 2 giant rock, and true grit. If I'm keeping 10 block between turns, we are gonna be comfy in this fight. As much as I do want AoE damage here, actually, I guess I'll play it anyway. Gets a lot more meaningful when I have the Inferno already out. I really do want to play Vicious this cycle. That's tough. I'm going to play Cure All so I get the additional energy because I didn't want to leave the turn without playing Inferno or Vicious. Oh my god, Havoc played another Pyre. Great. Okay. That worked out really well. Now we've got 5 energy a turn. Oh, it's just like having 1 upgraded Pyre. I can't turn around at the minute, but I will use a Blood Wall just to do some damage behind me. Come on, next floor, try and give me a busted skill card as the thing that I get on floor entry, and then I get double copies of all of it. Come on, game, I know you can do it. Just believe in yourself, and you can give me broken cards. Oh, great thunderclap. Yeah, I'll full Primal Force it. Let's go. On down. Okay, that was maybe a bad idea. Maybe I could have get the bash there. Oh, I'd love to get back to feed if I can, though. Come on. I can't play a giant rock like this. Take out the enemy. I can't risk it killing the enemy. I didn't just play feed. Okay. There's the feed. 22 damage. 14 and you you're kidding me. Yeah, because it was double damage on the previous hit is what did it. Feed is 1 damage short. I'm missing out on 3 HP. That's going to be the 3 HP that kills me. Mark my words. Yeah, it only makes sense. I'll double impervious in this deck. It's not like it's bad. Gain energy at the start of each turn. At the start of each combat, 3 days. So shuffled into your draw pile. Considering how many cards I'm taking. Yeah. Fur coat. Mark 7 combat rooms. Enemies in the rooms have 0. Gimme glitter. Enchant all card rewards with glam. This card has replay once per combat. And then any of the cards that I pick up that are pre-upgraded, I get 2 copies of them, and they are glammed. That seems maybe really good. Inferno Pyre. There you are. As long as I keep 10 for the next turn, we are all set. Not going to be all set at the end of this turn, but I will have 5 energy a turn, so that's pretty good too. With Vicious and Bash, we can draw through until... Oh, there's feed still left in the draw pile. You don't get to fend at the start of the turn. All right. I'm gonna short that turn. There's the feed. You are goddamn kidding me. Yep, no, I needed to attack last turn. If I play the breakthrough, I'll deal Inferno damage and kill the enemy. This feed being upgraded would have changed so much. Oh, I'm so mad. You know what? Body slams that have replay and I get 2 of them when I just took all of the... everything I took? Sounds good. Tiny mailbox for the reptile trinket. Instead of when you rest, procure a random potion, it would be whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Meal ticket is really nice. How long is that really going to activate for? There's 1 more time. It gives me 5 health. I'd rather have Pentagraph so that I can try and avoid having to heal before the boss fight, so I get another upgrade. Production. Just gain 2 energy. Unfortunately, it's not a card reward, so it's not going to be giving us the replay, but it still, I think, needs to go in here. Forgotten Rituals, also really good energy gain. A random card in each card reward is enchanted with Swift 1. No, I'm certain you can't get 2 enchants on the same card, because when you try and enchant a card, it's like, have you already enchanted a card? It's not an option if you've already enchanted. I'm gonna take Production. I'm gonna remove a base strike. And I'm gonna walk away just in case one of the events, or maybe one of the events either is a shop or requires money for an outcome. Higher and Inferno turn 1's great for me. Then Production gives us energy, then Impervious, and then Body Slam for 147 damage. And it would have done it again if the enemy wasn't too busy being dead. Explosive Ampule and Havoc. Yeah, I will play the top 2 cards in my draw pile, please. We have Cascade at home. That'll have to do. I would like to be able to make the enemy vulnerable if possible. Especially because I've got Vicious. Havoc plays Breakthrough and True Grit, and that burns a reliable card in hand. Oh my god, and Production. And then I'll body slam you for 38 damage 2 times. Oh. Got double damage on the next attack. Fire Shrug. Any packs? Mm-hmm. I'll leave the feed to cycle into the new draw pile, but I do not expect to be able to draw it on exactly the right turn for lethal. Especially because ideally I would just kill the enemy this turn if I can. Mm-hmm. I think my best shot here is playing the Thunderclap. Yeah. Just in case it drew us into some sort of energy gain so that I would be able to continue playing. Ow. That one hurt. Body slammed him for nothing. Okay, you've got another turn that you're not doing anything here. I might be able to... get away with a feed. No, not if I don't draw it right now. Wait, actually maybe exactly if I don't draw it right now? 9 damage next turn? Yeah. 10. 11. Feed! Woo! I will use liquid... Sorry, I will heal with my blood potion, then gain liquid bronze. Happy flower for... I mean, I don't really make the enemy very vulnerable, so give me Infernal Blade. When I play it, it gives me 2 random attacks in hand that are free to play this turn. That seems pretty good. I do want the Pyres to actually give 2 energy if I can. The fact that they came without a pre-upgrade was sad. Huh. I also do want the additional turn of weakness on the card that I can't remember the name of at the moment. Uppercut. Oof. Y'all okay? All of my cards are about to be unupgraded. This is really not good. I am very scared of this fight now. I'll use Body Slam. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to use it. And... But really... Oh my god. 27 twice. I'll drop... No, will I drop Thorns? Thorns is much better in the final fight. I'll keep my Thorns here. Havoc twice. Good uppercut. Looks like the enemy is kind of loath to remove a target. Okay. Now that one of you is off the field and one of you is probably leaving the field next turn, now we're actually playing the game. Then we'll mangle the front line so I don't have to deal with any of that stuff. Without Viciousness out, our card draw is very limited. There we go. Havoc plays Vicious and I defend, which is very lovely of it to set up for our Body Slam. Courgette. Start of each combat game for blading. Setup strike? Honestly? Well, no. I don't really do damage that way. Double Perfected Strike. I do have 4 strikes left in the deck. I have Twin Strike as well. 5. And then I'd have 2 of the Perfected Strikes. No. Uppercut gets its second turn. Vicious before... Havoc that double plays Body Slam. And then gives us the ability to shrug. Sure you couldn't have done that in the other order, buddy? I would have been thankful. Production. Bash draws 2. Shrug. Infernal Blade. You're gonna get stomped and rampaged. Really hoping to also just draw the other Body Slam that turn. I don't know, it just would have been nice. Think with the card draw Thunderclap. Mm-hmm. Body Slam for 72, and it does it twice. Hell yeah. Orichalcum. If you end your turn with that block, gain 6 block. I'll drop the Explosive Ampule for that deck spot. And Stoke. 0 energy. Exhaust your hand. Draw a card for each exhausted. Replay 1. That replay 1 is dangerous, as that means that it does that and then it draws a whole hand and then it exhausts the whole new hand and draws again. I think instead of that, maybe a headbutt that allows me to put 2 cards back atop the deck is significantly better. Oh, absolutely. We're making Vicious draw additional cards for us. Now... guess final upgrade, maybe Bloodletting for energy? Dexpot and Thorns, both immediately hit an upgrade. Vulnerability for you before I play Havoc, please. Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean all of these giant rocks that do 40 damage? Ooh. I have got to play that pyre. Then I'll headbutt Brightest Flame and... Impervious back atop the deck, because I know I got another body slam in there. There it is. Impervious. I guess I'll double impervious and just bop you. All of the rest of that turn was just about curating our ongoing deck. We're probably going to end up having to cycle before we finish you. Vicious into double Infernal Blade. Ooh. Can I make the enemy vulnerable this turn? Yes, I can! We drew Bash exactly. Then Molten Fist doubles that vulnerability, and then I can dominate to get 6 strength from it. Ooh, that's all huge. Obviously, the strength is great, but guaranteeing the enemy will be vulnerable until the fight is over, pretty much, even better. Strike, and then headbutt. Back at the top of the disc deck should probably be a Brightest Flame, and then there's an argument for Uppercut. I'll take Dominate, though. Uppercut because it would weaken the enemy, as well as draw cards, because it's a vulnerable giver. I'm gonna dominate and then headbutt the dominate back. No, headbutt the Brightest Slam back to the top of the deck, actually. Whoops. Wasted my double damage there against intangibility. Thought I was incrementing it, was wasting it, actually. That's it. Body Slam! Body Slam's real good when it does it twice, and also because last floor you decided to start picking up a ridiculous amount of defensive cards. Oh, it is very nice that the game saw to give that to me. Very, very generous and kind of you. We have passed Ascension 5 for the Ironclad. And we're going to be moving on to the Silent in the next episode, but until then, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2. Top left is the series playlist for all of my content on the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays out above the thank tier. And a special thanks to this episode to Jazzy. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.